If you're looking for the site that's going to give you the best in current Alabama football coverage and the site that's got Crimson Tide news, notes, and information at the pulse, then you better have your YouTube channel locked on to the hottest show in the streets when you discuss the University of Alabama football program. I'm yours truly, Stephen M. Smith of Touchdown Alabama Magazine, live in studios. And this right here is, in my own words, how are we feeling out there? Ladies and gentlemen, we're hitting you. Fresh week, new energy, brand new slate of material. And for all my fall camp lovers out there, it is back. Crimson Tide players report to camp on Thursday, August 1st, the first day of action, Friday, August 2nd. And how about that fan day, huh? The open practice, the annual running to get those autographs from Nick Saban and the players. That returns on Saturday, August 3rd at Bryant-Denny Stadium. We were going to start the show with going into part 2 of my 5-part series of things I picked up from Southeastern Conference Media Days, but we'll save that for after the break. Instead, we start the first part of shows off here with Crimson Tide losing an outside linebacker for the upcoming season. Sophomore Eyabi Anoma, the 5-star out of Baltimore, Maryland, who came in the 2018 signing class, just a very talented, very gifted pass rusher, very gifted young man who had 50-plus sacks throughout his high school career. I was told via multiple credible sources from inside the program, he is back home 100% in Maryland, will not return to the University of Alabama. He and the program have parted ways, and whether the reasons were issues with his family. I remember I spoke with Anoma personally at the Orange Bowl for the media day prior to Alabama taking on Oklahoma, and he spoke so profoundly about him wanting to stick it out at Alabama, him wanting to wait his time, learn the system, glean wisdom from Christian Miller, Anthony Jennings, and Jamie Mosley. He really wanted to be, that next guy. And then all the things that I've heard in spring ball were about how much he has improved, how much he has grown, how much he has matured, not just on the field, but in the classroom, how Sal Sunseri, outside linebackers coach, had been working with him. Things were looking on the up and up. Things were looking positive for Anoma prior to this week. There was a story that came out talking about how he was not even enrolled for classes yet to start the fall. And although he had until August 28th to get enrolled, that's not the case. Once again, going back to people I've spoken with, had sources tell me that Anoma very close to his grandmother. His grandmother, Lolo Sig, a woman that raised Anoma, and he wants to be close to her. He wants to be near her. So that was a reason. Another reason coming from sources was just did not gel well with the team. Kind of a guy that, got suspended about 2 weeks ago, and, Alabama, the coaching staff just did not feel like this was a team guy. This was more of an I and me guy, and they wanted to just part ways with him. So whatever the case may be, Eyabi Anoma no longer part of the program. He's always had some personal issues, but he's been fighting. Hopefully, the young man will get himself together because he is a tremendous young talent. But, as always, when one guy goes, you got to have the next man to step up. Unfortunately, at Alabama, if I've said this once, I've stated this over 1,000 times, Nick Saban recruits tremendously well at 4 positions. He recruits well at all spots, and he's now starting to hit more so on the quarterback position. But there are 4 roles as far as positions on the field that Nick Saban hits and brings in better than anyone else in college football. Those 4 positions as follows: running back, wide receiver, defensive back, and linebacker. He stockpiles at those spots, And the two guys that are waiting in the wings to now step up, emerge, and eat at that outside linebacker position and the departure of one Eyabi Anoma, Crimson Tide fans give a big hello to Christopher Allen and Jarez Parks. These two young men are ready, set, and on the prowl. They have been waiting for this moment. They have been wanting to be at Bama, and here is their time to shine. Starting this off here with Chris Allen, the redshirt sophomore out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, played his high school ball at University Lab School, a guy that came in as a 4-star in the 2017 class, along with Dylan Moses, another Baton Rouge native, and a guy that prior to sustaining a serious knee injury, this was a guy that was cracking heads. He was out there making tackles, affecting the quarterback, making big plays, looked like a guy at 6'4", 250 pounds that was going to either start or get some key playing time a season ago. Unfortunately, like Terrell Lewis, Chris Allen, serious knee injury, did not see the field at all in 2018, but he's back and he's healthy. 2017, played in 7 games, had 6 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 2 quarterback hurries, and a forced fumble. During his high school tenure at University Lab School, we're talking about a guy that totaled 198 tackles, 32 sacks, about 3 forced fumbles, or definitely 3 forced fumbles, and 1 interception. He led the program to back-to-back state championships in 2015 and 2016. The 2016 year, Allen and the program went to the Louisiana Division IV state championship game and won that. So, natural-born leader, already big body, good hands, great striking technique, good at bending around, affecting the quarterback, and as of right now, he is second behind Terrell Lewis as that jack rush linebacker in the base regular 3-4 defensive alignment. So, number one guy is Chris Allen, ready to emerge and have a big-time year. The other guy, Jarez Parks, and this is somebody that's wanted to be at Alabama from day one. I go back to he was originally a member of the 2017 signing class out of Sebastian, Florida, and a guy that Alabama just could not get to in time. Signed so many linebackers in the 2017 venue that by the time it got to Parks, it wanted Parks, Saban wanted Parks, Parks wanted Saban, Parks wanted Alabama, but just did not get to him in time. And when he found out that they were not going to get to him to sign him and bring him in, the young man cried on national TV on signing day. Very, very emotional. He wanted to be at Alabama. Nick Saban, the coaching staff, extended him the gray shirt opportunity, and while most people would turn their nose at a gray shirt and call it an insult, he took it as a chance, as an opportunity. He worked hard, got stronger, got faster, got better, and in the spring, in January of 2018, the young man enrolled on campus. He has slimmed down, chiseled up at 6'4", 240 pounds. He is ready to pounce. Had a great spring, strong spring. Sal Sunseri, a guy that's very, very high on Jarez Parks. And here's a guy that with Anoma gone, Parks is now number 2 behind Anthony Jennings at strong side linebacker. Both guys ready to go. We're just getting back to Parks here. Number 115 on the ESPN 300. Helped his team, high school program, much like Chris Allen, get to deep runs in the postseason. But unlike Allen, Jarez Parks doing it on the football field as well as in track, juggling both sports in high school. He's juggling both sports at the University of Alabama, doing the discus throw for the Crimson Tide. So Jarez Parks, Chris Allen, both guys hungry, both guys prepared, both guys ready to play, and both guys hungry for the 2019 college football season as it will start in fall camp for Alabama. Once again, it sucks It hurts to lose an elite, big-time talent like Eyabi Anoma, but Alabama, Nick Saban, they're all about moving on. It's next man up. Chris Allen, Jarez Parks, the two next men up. We're taking a break right now on In My Own Words, but folks, just getting started. If you think that it's hot right now, we haven't even turned this thermostat up just yet. When we get back, we dive into part 2 of my 5-part series of things I picked up from Southeastern Conference Media Days. As always, ladies and gentlemen, check out the Touchdown Alabama magazine app. Do the right thing. Do the smart thing, because it's for the smart Alabama football fan to be in the know. You can pick up the app via the iPhone App Store. You're rocking Team Apple. Google Play Store if you got the Android phone. Podcast options, you know where to find them. At the bottom of the screen. You subscribe to tdalabamamag.com to get all the latest, and always subscribe to Touchdown Alabama magazine on YouTube. Get with us. The site with over 1 million video views, keeping you informed on your Crimson Tide program. We come back, part 2 of the 5-part series from SEC Media Days. Keep it locked, folks. It's In My Own Words. What's up, college football fans? You can catch the show every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Subscribe to get all the news, notes, and information covering your Alabama Crimson Tide.